There's a specific moment most car owners know. You're driving and something feels slightly off. Not broken, not dramatic, just a quiet signal that something isn't quite right. Maybe it's a smell when the AC kicks on, or a window that used to snap up cleanly but now hesitates, or tires that look older than the rest of the car. And you do what almost everyone does. You file it away. You tell yourself you'll deal with it when it gets worse. Or you take it to a shop, hear a number that makes you wince and pay it because you don't know another way. Most drivers are never taught this. School doesn't cover it. Most mechanics won't volunteer it. And the information that does exist online is scattered across forums, buried in comment sections, written in language that assumes you already know what you're doing. This isn't about being uninformed. It's about never having had access to the right kind of information at the right moment. Today, that changes. What follows are 12 car hacks, real, tested, grounded in how these materials and systems actually work, arranged in order of how much they can save you. Some of them protect thousands of dollars worth of components. Some of them solve problems that shops routinely misdiagnose. All of them work. And the only reason most people don't know about them is that nobody ever told them. Let's start. Hack 1: Power Window Reset. A window that moves unevenly, stutters on the way down, or loses its auto function after the battery was disconnected, or the car sat unused for a long period. This looks like a mechanical failure. It presents like a mechanical failure. And if you take it to a shop without knowing what you're about to learn, it will be billed as a mechanical failure. Modern power window systems rely on electronic position sensors that calibrate to the frame of the window opening. When power is interrupted, dead battery, a battery replacement, even a significant voltage drop, those calibration points can be lost. The motor still works. The regulator is fine. The system simply doesn't know where the window is anymore. Recalibration takes 30 seconds. Hold the window switch in the down position until the window is fully open, then continue holding for an additional 3 seconds. Next, pull the switch up to fully close the window, and hold again for 3 more seconds. Release the switch and test the one-touch function. In a large number of cases, particularly on European and Japanese vehicles, this restores full function immediately. Shops charge $20 to $50 just for the diagnostic. The fix is free and it takes half a minute. Hack 2: Black shoe polish on tire sidewalls. The sidewalls of your tires age differently than the tread surface. They're exposed to ozone, UV radiation, and road grime, and over time they develop a faded, grayish appearance that makes the whole car look older and more worn than it actually is. Tire Shine products are widely available and widely used, but most of them contain silicone compounds that sit on the surface, attract dust, and fling off onto the lower panels of your car when you drive. The gloss they produce is also unnatural, a wet, reflective finish that looks more like a product than a tire. Black paste shoe polish, not liquid, works differently. It contains waxes and conditioners that interact with the rubber compound rather than simply coating over it. Applied with an old brush or a cloth in short circular motions, allowed to absorb for a minute, and then buffed with a dry cloth, it produces a clean matte black finish that looks inherently correct on a tire. It conditions the rubber in the process rather than just staining it. A single tin of shoe polish costs a couple of dollars and covers multiple applications. Many commercial tire products cost $10 to $25 and wash away in the first rain. Hack 3: Toothpaste and car wax on foggy headlights. Foggy headlights are not cosmetic. They are a safety issue. The polycarbonate lenses that cover modern headlights degrade under ultraviolet exposure. The outer surface oxidizes, clouds over, and scatters light rather than directing it. A headlight that looks milky from outside is delivering significantly less illumination to the road ahead. Studies have shown that severely oxidized headlights can reduce effective light output by more than 70%. Restoration kits run $15 to $50 and involve multiple steps. Professional services charge $50 to $150. But the active mechanism in most of those products is mild abrasion to remove the oxidized layer, and that's something you already have in your bathroom. Plain white toothpaste, not gel, and not a whitening formula with coarse particles, contains mild abrasives that are chemically compatible with polycarbonate. Apply a small amount to a damp cloth and work it into the headlight surface using circular motions for about 2 minutes. The oxidized layer comes off on the cloth. Rinse thoroughly. While the surface is still slightly damp, apply a thin coat of standard car wax. This seals the freshly cleaned surface and slows the return of oxidation. The results can last several months before the process needs to be repeated. This is not a permanent fix, but neither is the $50 professional service. What it is something you can do in under 10 minutes with something you already own. Hack 4. Petroleum jelly on rubber pedals. This one is easy to dismiss, and that's exactly why so few people do it. Rubber pedal covers go through a specific kind of deterioration. Constant compression, contact with shoe rubber, moisture from rain and wet footwear. Over time, the rubber stiffens, develops surface cracks, and loses the slight tackiness that gives you confident feedback underfoot. In wet conditions, that loss of texture is more than a comfort issue. A small amount of petroleum jelly now, when applied with a finger or a clean cloth, then wiped down to a thin residue, rehydrates the rubber compound. It restores flexibility, reduces the fine surface cracking that leads to eventual breakdown, and removes the occasional squeak that comes from dry rubber under pressure. The key is restraint. You want a thin conditioning layer, not a coating. Wipe away any excess before driving. New pedal covers run $20 to $60 depending on the vehicle. The process described above costs almost nothing and extends the life of what you already have. It takes 2 minutes. Hack 5. Replacing your cabin air filter yourself. This is the single most consistently overcharged maintenance item in the automotive industry. And it's overcharged because the part is invisible, replaceable in minutes, and almost nobody knows how simple the process is. The cabin air filter keeps dust, pollen, pollution, and particulate matter out of your car's interior. It needs to be replaced roughly every 10 to 15,000 miles, or once per year in moderate driving conditions. Dealerships commonly charge $30 to $100 for this service. The part itself costs $10 to $25. The labor? Less than 5 minutes. In most vehicles, the filter lives behind the glove box. Open the glove box, press in the sides to release the stop tabs, let the compartment drop forward, and you'll see the filter housing directly behind it. Remove the old filter, note the direction of airflow marked on the housing, insert the new filter the same way, and reassemble. That's it. That's the entire procedure. Over a 10-year ownership period, doing this yourself rather than paying a dealer to do it can save several $100s. And beyond the savings, a clean filter genuinely improves the performance of your HVAC system. Better airflow, better AC efficiency, fewer particles circulating through the cabin. Hack 6. Hot water and a plunger for plastic bumper dents. Modern bumpers are not made from the same materials as the body panels around them. They're thermoplastic, engineered to flex on impact and return to shape, rather than crumple and hold a crease. This material property is also why many parking lot dents in plastic bumpers are recoverable without any professional involvement. Heat restores flexibility to thermoplastic. Pour hot water, not boiling, but hot, directly over the dented area and give it 30 seconds to penetrate and soften the material. Then take a clean household plunger, center it over the dent, press firmly to create a seal, and pull with steady pressure. In many cases, the panel pops back. If it doesn't return fully, apply the hot water again and repeat. After the shape has returned, pour cold water over the area to help set the panel back to its original form. The material has a structural memory. It wants to be in the shape it was molded into. Heat and suction simply help it get back there. Paintless dent repair runs from $100 to $500 depending on severity and location. This works, it costs nothing, and it's worth trying before you make the call. Hack 7. Baking soda paste on paint damage. Bird droppings and tree sap are not just unsightly. They're chemically active and they work quickly. Bird waste is acidic and can begin etching through a clear coat within hours, particularly in warm weather. Tree sap is similarly corrosive and bonds to paint surfaces in a way that makes it difficult to remove without either abrasion or the right chemistry. Most people either wipe at it dry, which drags particles across the surface and creates fine scratches, or leave it, hoping it will deal with itself. Baking soda mixed with a small amount of water to form a loose paste is a mild alkaline agent. Applied to acidic contamination on a clear coat surface, it neutralizes the pH rather than requiring you to scrub through the damage. Place a small amount on a clean microfiber cloth and work it over the affected area with light, circular pressure. Let it sit for about 60 seconds, then wipe away the residue and rinse with clean water. The mechanism here is chemistry, not force. That distinction matters because it means you're doing less surface damage to the clear coat than you would with any aggressive wiping motion. Basic paint correction to address clear coat damage costs between $150 and $500 or more, depending on the severity. A box of baking soda costs under $2. The gap between those two numbers is the cost of not knowing. Hack 8. Unclogging the AC drain line. Water on the passenger side floor is one of the most reliably misdiagnosed problems in automotive repair. It looks serious. It feels serious. Water inside a car is almost always associated with a leak, and leaks mean labor, parts, seals, or heater cores. Shops know this, and the estimate that follows often reflects it. In roughly 9 out of 10 cases, the actual cause is a clogged AC drain tube. Your air conditioning system produces condensation as a byproduct of cooling the air. That water is designed to exit the vehicle through a drain tube located near the firewall on the passenger side, usually visible from underneath the car. When that tube gets blocked with debris, leaves, dirt, insect nests, water backs up, overflows into the drain pan, and soaks the carpet. The fix takes under a minute. Locate the drain tube from beneath the vehicle. Use a thin wire, a pipe cleaner, or a short burst of compressed air to clear the blockage. The backed up water will drain immediately. A shop will sometimes charge $80 to $200 to diagnose and address what you just solved in 60 seconds for free. Knowing this one thing is worth the cost of a diagnostic visit you'll never have to make. Hack 9. Lanolin spray against rust. Rust is the slow illness of a car. It doesn't announce itself. It starts in the places you never look. The undercarriage, the frame rails, the seams inside the wheel wells, and by the time it breaks the surface and becomes visible, the structural damage beneath has already been developing for months or years. There is a substance that has been used for decades in agricultural equipment and marine applications that almost no automotive shop will mention to you because they'd rather you pay for the consequences of not using it. Lanolin spray is a natural waxy compound derived from sheep's wool. When applied to bare metal, it creates a barrier that is highly resistant to moisture, flexible enough to move with the metal through temperature changes, and capable of penetrating light surface rust to displace the moisture underneath. Unlike rubberized undercoatings, which can seal water against the metal and actually accelerate corrosion, lanolin breathes while it repels. It can last anywhere from 6 to 12 months depending on conditions. Application requires safely lifting the vehicle. Spray all exposed metal. The frame rails, suspension components, brake lines, exhaust mounts, and anywhere water tends to collect in seams and corners. One can typically covers a full sedan. Let it set for about an hour. Professional rust-proofing services in the United States range from $150 to over $600. This method costs between $15 and $25. The protection is comparable. The difference is that one person knows about it and the other doesn't. Hack 10. Cleaning the AC air intake for musty smell. That smell, the one that hits you for the first 2 minutes every time you turn on the AC, is one of the most common complaints car owners have, and one of the most commonly misunderstood. It isn't a mechanical problem, it's a biological one. The evaporator core inside your dashboard sits in a dark, perpetually damp environment. It is, from a microbial standpoint, almost ideal. Mold and bacteria accumulate over time, and every time you run the air conditioning, you're pulling air across that surface and into the cabin. Air fresheners don't fix this. They mask it, and even then, only briefly. The actual solution costs $5 to $10 and takes about 10 minutes. Start the car, set the AC to maximum, and switch the intake to fresh air mode rather than recirculation. Then locate the fresh air intake, typically a vent at the base of the windshield on the passenger side, visible when you lift the hood. Spray an automotive disinfectant or an AC-specific cleaner directly into that vent. The system draws the product through the ductwork and across the evaporator, killing the source of the odor rather than covering it. Run the fan for a few minutes to flush the system. Do this twice a year and the smell never comes back. Shops charge $50 to $150 for the same service. The difference is that they have the car, the lift, and the labor invoice. You have a $10 can and this information. Hack 11. Peppermint oil against rodents. A single rat in your engine bay can cost you more than any other item on this list, combined. Wiring harnesses, sensors, insulation, vacuum lines. Rodents don't chew selectively. They chew everything, and they do it fast. An infestation that begins overnight can cause electrical damage running into the thousands of dollars before you've noticed anything wrong. By the time warning lights appear on your dashboard, the damage is already done. What almost no one knows is that the solution costs less than $15 and smells like a candy cane. Peppermint essential oil is overwhelmingly aversive to rodents. Their sense of smell is exponentially more sensitive than ours, and the concentrated menthol in pure peppermint oil is simply too intense for them to be near. You don't need traps, you don't need poison, and you don't need an exterminator. Soak several cotton balls in peppermint oil and place them around the engine bay, near the air intake, tucked into the wheel well openings, along the firewall. Reapply every 2 to 3 weeks or sooner after heavy rain. Professional pest services for vehicles run several $100s and typically involve chemicals you'd rather not have in the same space as your air intake. A small bottle of peppermint oil costs roughly $8 to $15 and lasts for months. The protection it offers is worth many times that. Hack 12. Hidden trunk hooks. This one requires no tools, no products, and no preparation. It just requires knowing where to look. A significant number of vehicles sold in the United States, particularly from the past 2 decades, come with built-in cargo hooks already installed in the trunk. They're typically located on the side panels, folded flush with the trim, or concealed beneath a small flap. Many owners drive these vehicles for years without ever noticing them. These hooks are designed specifically to hold grocery bags, light cargo, and items that would otherwise shift and tip during transit. The aftermarket trunk organizers that solve the same problem cost $15 to $40. Before you buy one, open your trunk. Look carefully at the side panels and the undersides of the cargo floor panels, and check whether this feature is already there. In many cases, it is. Dear viewers, most of what you've just heard costs less than $20 and takes under 10 minutes. The protection some of it offers is measured in thousands. Why a car holds together is rarely dramatic. It's small, consistent actions by someone who knows what to look for. You know what to look for now. Subscribe for more, and we will see you in the next one.